great. Come on now. You're at a very weird angle. No, go away. I'm kind of annoyed about that angle. I don't like how you can see my stomach. Oh, that's lame. Okay, here we go, guys. Here we go. A rock. You're gonna be all crooked. It's still a really fucked up angle. What? Hold on, guys. I'm just trying to film outside. You know what I'm saying? Another rock. No, that rock won't work. Maybe this rock. No. Maybe this rock will work. Oh, it smells like this poopy over here. It smells real bad over here. It smells like shit. Not gonna lie. Because there's poo down there. I mean, hold on. You know, I really think that's just gonna have to do, honestly. That's alright. I think it's okay. I think it's okay. You guys are like kind of crooked because you're literally on a rock in the camera, and I know I haven't done my hair or like anything. I'm like in exercise clothes. I'm just gonna put this down. There we go. Dogs go! I should have left them inside. It's getting my camera real dusty. It's annoying. So far this experience has not been very pleasurable. You know what I mean? Oh, that was so scary. Okay, I think, no, we're not good there. I don't like it. I don't like that angle. There. I don't like that angle either, really, but this is just not a good angle. You're like facing down. Come on now. I think that's all right. Okay, I can't see myself, but I think it's okay. It's real dusty. I hope it's all right. I wanted to film outside today because it's a nice day. I don't know, I just wanted to be outside. So I thought, you know, I'm gonna come outside and film down here because I thought it would work well, but I have the dogs who are kicking up dust and I don't know how long this is gonna last out here, but I know I look like absolute shit. Go, lay down, good boy. I know I look like shit, but I just wanted to get a video up because that's what I've been saying, I feel like, for the last few videos. I just want to get a video up. And I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry, because I was talking to a friend last night, letting her, like, saying, like, it's like when I have time to do, or when I have the energy, or I can do a video, like when I'm not sick, when I'm not ill, when I'm not down. I have so many other things that I need to do, as far as like literally like cleaning, cooking, shopping, taking showers, you know, doing like organizing. There's like so many things that I like need to do. So filming just kind of is like on the back burner, if that makes any sense. It's just on the back burner. It's just the reality of it. And you know, I'm hoping like I can get better now that the kids are in school. I mean, that's my hope. I hope that can happen. And now there's like somebody next door making a lot of noise. I'm gonna put my glasses on because it's kind of in my eyes. I'm kind of against wearing glasses on a video, but I think this is literally like the first video I've ever worn glasses, so I'm gonna do it. Anyway, so I just kind of wanted to tell you guys what I've been up to, because I feel like I don't know, I don't remember the last video I did. I feel like the last video I did was like how to, like, invisible. I don't really remember, to be honest with you. I had a really bad flare last month. It was actually the worst flare I've had in a long time. My flares are really bad, but this one was like on a 12, you know what I mean? It was like really bad. I couldn't even get out of bed. So like for days and days and days and days, I was just down, like down for the count, like down, like so bad. I was just miserable. I was miserable, but I'm feeling a lot better now, so that's good. I'm happy that I'm feeling so much better. Yeah, so I hope everybody out there is like, who suffers, is like not suffering too bad. That it's starting to get cooler out here, which right now it's actually kind of warm, but you know, it's starting to get cooler, and I think that helps a hell of a lot, like a hell of a lot. So at least for me it does, because I'm very heat sensitive. So yeah, it really helps me. I've been getting so many things done around the house. Like, it feels so good to get so many things done around the house. I can't even tell you how good it feels to finally be able to do things around the house. I'm just like, oh, in heaven, you know, to be able to do that. So that makes me real happy. And the kids started school, which is awesome. Caden didn't do good last year in school, so this year we set up with the school, and I'm so excited about this, you guys, because literally it was such a huge struggle between me and my husband when it came to Caden last year, because we both had different ways of doing things, and so it was kind of a battle at times, and it just caused a lot of stress. And this year Caden is he's in 8th grade, and he's involved in like a program to where they put him on a contract. So for a contract, what it is like, you know, he makes it up pretty much, and it's like 5, you know, he pretty much says like 5 goals of his, and then also 5 things that have held him back from his goals. And he goes every morning, he drops off what he needs to be held accountable for. So like, he takes in his mouse and his phone, he drops it off at the office, and every day he picks up his contract, goes to each class, and each teacher has to give him points, and they also have to, you know, they give him feedback and stuff. And then at the end of the day, he has to take it to the principal. If he doesn't get enough points, he doesn't get back his phone. Like, he doesn't get back his things that he brought in. And that goes even on the weekend. If it's on a Friday, he's screwed. If it's like a vacation, like a, you know, when there's like long vacations, he's screwed. So far, you guys, and also the really cool thing about this is he's holding himself accountable, and so it kind of really takes the pressure off of me and JD, and also, you know, makes him feel good. And also he gets a lot of feedback from the principal, which is amazing. So that has been really awesome. Actually, I'm so excited. I didn't even know they did that. It's like so irritating to me, because I would have done that last year, you know, and I even had talked to the counselor and everything like that, and she never even mentioned anything about that, so that was kind of frustrating. But anyway, he's on the right track so far this year. He gets, every single day he gets extra points. Like, literally, he gets extra points every single day. So I think that is just amazing, and it makes my heart just so incredibly happy. I don't know if you guys follow me on like any other of my social media, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. And the reason why I'm saying this is because there's been a big change within Jesse and I. We have both went vegan. If you've followed me for a long time, you would know that I did, like, back in 2008, I went vegan cold turkey. I cut out sugar, caffeine, all animal products, and I cooked like a mad lady, and I wish I looked better. This is ridiculous. Like, anyway, so yeah, we went, hold on. Maybe I should just put it in a ponytail. Maybe that would look cuter. Yeah, that's a little better. Okay, anyway, back then when I did this, and I was completely plant-based for over a year. And back then I did it, and if I ever talked about it, I pretty much did it for health reasons. That was my motivation. But in my back of my mind, obviously, like this is what I would say if people ask, like, why did you do it? You know, why are you vegan? And I would say, because of my health, I did it for health reasons, and you know, the animals are obviously a plus, you know? And that's what I would say. In my heart, I don't know if I was ready to, I don't feel like I made the connection, you know what I mean? Obviously, because I quit doing it. A main reason why I quit doing it, though, sorry about the wind. I mean, I love the wind, but, you know, sorry, you have to deal with one. So a main reason why I had to quit was because back then they didn't have convenience food for vegans. So I was cooking 3 times a day, And anybody with chronic illness knows you have, when you don't have energy, there's just no way you can cook. There's no way. I mean, I can barely go to the bathroom, you know what I mean? So it just got to the point where I was in a really bad flare and I wasn't eating because of it. So I had to start eating meat again. I just did. If I would have made the connection back then, maybe I would have been more motivated to continue, you know what I mean? And also known the health benefits and all that kind of stuff. Maybe I would have been a lot more motivated. But anyway, so let me just say, on Instagram, I started following like a lot of people do pretty extreme activism when it comes to veganism. So every morning, every time I looked, I would always see posts about animals. I did this on purpose, to be honest with you, because I want to be more aware in this world. Like, I've just been growing a lot these past 2 years and realizing that just because it's the norm doesn't mean it has to be your norm. And I've really been realizing that. And I'm talking on all levels. I'm not even just talking food. I'm talking bigger, you know, like conspiracy type levels. So I've just like realized that. And I don't know why it took me so long to realize that, but yeah, I mean, I've always been kind of realizing, I've always kind of went against the norm, but I've started to really start researching and start doing things and blah blah blah. So I've always not liked eating meat. Did I still eat meat? Yeah, I did, out of convenience. But if it was there, if there were other options there, I would never pick meat, ever. Like, I just don't. It's not really my thing. I did pick fish a lot, but not meat. When it comes to dairy, I do love sour cream, cream cheese, and the little packets of ranch that you can make your own ranch dressing. I'm not gonna lie, like, I love those things like so much. So yeah, I love those things. Anyway, so I started following these people on Instagram, and I just been like becoming more aware of just the environmental impact, the horrible conditions and lives that the animals have, and then also the health benefits of being a vegan. And so I've just been following, and so I decided one day, actually slowly on YouTube, I started watching the documentaries, and then I started following people who, and it's kind of like were vegan. That I just started looking at videos pretty much, just random. I wasn't really following people by them, but I was just researching on YouTube pretty much. I have been wanting to do this for a while now. I mean, like, this is something that has been on my mind. I've talked about it with people, you know, like, it's something that was heavily on my mind. So I finally came across this YouTuber who did a video saying why vegetarian isn't good, or I don't remember. I made a post on Instagram, and I watched it, and I really respect this YouTuber. And then he recommended a YouTuber who he kind of like, I don't know, inspired him, and I watched her. Well, the day that I watched her, and I'll leave their channels down below, the day that I watched her, I watched every single one of her videos, and for some reason, the way that she the way she did her videos really resonated with me, and I literally made the connection. Like, it was like that. I cried all day long, like literally all day long. And from that day on, I had Jesse watch some of her videos. Of course, he wanted to. He was interested. He wanted to. So it's not like I forced him. And he also, like, this girl just really helped us, you know, and we both since then have not had any animal products whatsoever, and that's that. So yeah, literally, and it is so, my 10-year-old like amazes me, because he wants this. He is doing it on his own. It's not even me. I'm just helping him through it. I'm just supporting him. I'm making him food. I'm helping him with his choices. I'm teaching him how to read labels, you know, that kind of stuff. I'm supporting him, but it's all him. Like, when he's not around me, he turns things down, and when it's amazing. I was on Instagram when I going through some videos or whatever, or going through some channels, and I found Mercy for Animals. and this is a very compassionate Instagram page. It's not like super crazy. And I saw Jesse's name. He had like already been doing his own research, following, and it just warmed my heart so much, because you just don't see that very often. I mean, don't get me wrong, you do see a lot of kids, I feel like, making that connection. I actually feel like we see more kids making that connection than adults. It's just really hard sometimes for parents to support their kids with that, because they just are uneducated, or they just don't know, or they don't have the time, or it's not their interest, or they truly think that eating animal products is healthy. I mean, there's so many reasons, you know, but I do think that kids do make the connection a lot more than the adults do, because I think that as adults, we're raised a certain way. It's just our norm. Okay, so I wanted to say really quick, I did adopt a vegan lifestyle. From this day forward, well, actually, it's been from, like, I think since the 16th of August day forward, I will not buy any leather, wool, you know, I don't buy fur, but you know what I mean, like all that kind of stuff. Listen, or eat animal products. There are so many type of vegans out there. It is insane. And I really do mean that, because there are, like, especially with me even saying this on YouTube, I'm sure that I'm gonna start getting so much hate, but see, I'm not gonna put it in my title, because I'm not gonna do that. My YouTube channel is not gonna be to be an activist, okay? Because I have my Instagram for that, and I'm not even really truly an activist on Instagram. I do want to spread awareness. I do that mostly on my Twitter by reposting or like sharing things. That's where most of it is. But when it comes to my Instagram, I do more compassionate things, more my experience, more I'm sharing my journey, if you will. I don't think I'm gonna do that on YouTube. I just don't think I'm going to, because yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm not, but I don't know. I just don't feel like I always want to talk about it. You know, I feel like I want to live more by example on YouTube. In my life, in my personal life, I'm definitely going to do what I can to help out. Like, what I mean by that is I'm literally going to attend events that are, you know, like activist events where they are spreading awareness and like that kind of stuff. Because I do want to be a doer. I don't want to necessarily just be eating. You know what I mean? Like, I want to do more, because that's how strongly I feel in my heart about it. And I feel like a lot of people are not educated. And yeah, so I'm not going to just be the type of person who it just doesn't, you know, just makes it a lifestyle change. I want to actually try to make a difference. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm just trying to say. So now, me being a vegan, it's more, I do it for the animals and the environment, and my health is a benefit. I have that look on it. Like, when people say, aren't you gonna miss this? Aren't you gonna miss that? It's not that I'm not gonna miss sour cream or cream cheese. It's just, for me, I think of, what did that animal have to go through? I think of, what did that animal have to go through in order for me to enjoy this cream cheese and sour cream? So it's not hard for me. You know what I mean? Like, I think that once you kind of make that connection of understanding where it's coming from, and the environmental impact and the animals suffering, it's so much easier to not worry so much about how much my taste buds miss something. So yeah, I don't even know where I'm going with that, but I don't know, maybe I will talk about it sometimes. I don't know, I don't really know. I don't want to. There are some vegans out there who think you can't have animals, you know, who no gluten, who you have to eat a certain way. Look, in my opinion, I think if you are doing your best to not contribute to the industries that make money off of that, I mean, that is something. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to eat a certain way. You could live off vegan junk food. If your health isn't important to you and you want to live off vegan junk food, that's nobody else's business but your own. You know? So I think that a lot of vegans like, you have to eat a certain way, you have to do this, you have to do that, blah 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 blah, and it's all over YouTube. I mean, there are so many different people, which I do think that it's good. I think it's a good thing, because there are so many types of people as well. So not everybody is going to agree with some, you know, some people, whereas, you know, other people might agree more with the, you know what I mean? Like, there's somebody for everybody, which I think is a good thing. Yeah. But I do agree that YouTube is kind of crazy when it comes to veganism, and I think that people forget the word compassion when it comes to it, when they're making videos, when they're trying to spread the message, when they're trying to do these things. I think they forget the main key, which is compassion. It's the main reason why we became vegan. I mean, unless somebody did it for health reasons, but you know what I mean? Like, it's a main reason. And I get it. I get why it's hard for them, because I know for me, when I made that connection, I was like, how does everybody not get it? Like, you just want to, like, shake people, you know, shake them, like, just research, you know what I mean? So I get where they're coming from. I get where they're coming from when it comes to being crazy about it, so passionate about it that you're angry. Like, I understand it. But I think that a lot of vegans need to realize that they need to kind of reel it in and, like, remember that not everybody's going to adopt a lifestyle that you're doing. Not everybody is going to make that connection. Not everybody is, you know, wants to, like, even try to make that connection. So we can want them to want it, but that doesn't mean they're going to want it. So we have, like, we just need to stay compassionate in it, because it's very important. This is what I want to say to people out there, or to my subscribers out there who've maybe been curious about it, but they're just like, man, I just really like meat, and you honestly feel like you need meat and you need dairy to survive. I just highly suggest you research. If you do all your research and you still feel that way, that's fine. Like, I think, even if you don't research, but you know what I mean? Like, if you do your research and you're like, you know what, like, I disagree with them. I disagree. Maybe these documentaries are, like, all, like, the most extreme, or you know what I mean? Like, then that's fine. Not everybody is going to think that not everybody's gonna have the same way. I don't really know how else to say it. It is so hard to watch the documentaries. Not all of them, but the main one is Earthlings. It is so hard to watch. And, like, just the graphic things that you see is so hard to watch. And I think a lot of people don't want to watch them because they don't want to change, and it's just too painful. I get it. I just, on the 16th, you know, like, it has not been that long for me. I've spent 36 years of my life. I get it. Like, I totally get it. I do feel like, this is my personal opinion, I do feel like you're doing yourself a disservice if you don't educate yourself. And that is because, if it's not because of the animals, it's because of your health, and it's because of the environment. I don't know, I think that you should just educate yourself, and then health-wise as well. Like, we've been trained, you guys, we've been trained to think a certain way. You know what I mean? Like, it's not even on purpose. It's just because of several, you know, years and years and years and years of our families just doing a certain way. And so it's not even like on purpose, like that people have done this. So, okay, this vlog has, like, gotten way off. I just wanted to share my experience. I don't know if I'll ever do any videos about this. So if you guys want to see that other part of me, that other side of me when it comes to my journey and stuff like that, I'm going to be sharing more of it on Instagram and Twitter and Snapchat, because I talk about that kind of stuff there more so than I think I will my YouTube channel. I might do things here and there, like if I feel inspired or whatever, but I'm not going to make every video about veganism, okay? I'm just not. So don't worry about that, because I'm not. But I do think that it's a big change that's happened in my life, and so I'm going to share it with you. if anybody's curious, I will put the documentaries that I watched down in the description. And I want to just say there's 2 of them that, besides the Earthlings one, that don't have a lot of, they don't really have graphic things in them. So it's more like health-wise, one's health-wise, and then one's based off what it's doing to our environment. So I just want you to know that those ones aren't painful to watch as much as the ones like Earthlings. So hey, if you could watch any of them, I think it would be great. And then you can make your honest opinion on what you want to do with your own life. You know, I'm so curious to see if I'll be able to upload a longer video on my YouTube channel, because I think that my copyright strike is gone. I think. I looked at my channel and it says I have nothing, so God, I'm praying that it's gone. So I'm gonna try. I'm hoping that it will. Oh, another really cool thing is my sister Casey. You know how she was in the Olympics? Well, she's a bronze medalist. Let me see if I can pull up a picture. Hold on. Yes, she got bronze, guys. I'm so happy for my sister. She did so well. And I'm just so proud of her because she has worked her ass off. And so, and I'm just such a proud sister. My little sister Casey is just so special to me, and we've always just been so connected and so bonded. And I don't talk to her ever. It's just really hard to talk because she's so busy. But every time we're together, we just like, I love her so much. And I'm also gonna link a video down below where I kind of interview her like in the very beginning of, well, maybe not in the very beginning, she's been training her whole life, but like kind of when she knew she wanted to go to the Olympics and she started training specifically for the Olympics, I did like an interview with her at my house, and it was just kind of like a fun little thing. So I'll put that in the description box as well if you guys want to watch it, like, because it's just interesting to go back and watch it and see her mindset and everything and all that good stuff. But it's really cool. Oh, another really cool thing, guys, the sunsets are coming back. I'm in my backyard, by the way, but the sunsets are coming back, so that's awesome. There's probably like dirt, this is gonna be speckled, but you know what, sometimes we just gotta get a little nature in us, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's so nice out right now that I just need some out wind and in my hair and, you know, all that good stuff. Let me find my sister real quick. She's the one with her hand up like that. That's my sister Casey. It's so exciting. Anyway, yeah, her and her horse did so well, and I'm just a proud sister. So that happened too. Like, what else has happened? Oh, my stone and crystal collection, my mineral and crystal collection, you guys, has gotten out of control. Like, it's out of control. And maybe what I'll do is I'll insert some like quick, like, because I don't want to show too much, because I do want to do videos on specific, like, you know, like specific ones and stuff. Like, I want to make it a thing. I need to have like content for my channel. So, but I think what I'll do is I'll insert just some changes that I've made around my house, because you guys haven't seen them. So I'm just going to do that right now, because I feel like this video has been long enough. I don't really think there's a point to this video. Hoping I can just like start really just focusing on, oh, another thing that I've been doing, I'm just like trying to tell you guys things that I've been up to. I've also been selling on eBay again. I sell stuff on eBay, and so that takes, especially when it's clothes and stuff, it takes so much time, because you have to like get all the measurements, you have to do your research on the item, you have to like, it's a lot. But I've been doing that a lot lately, which is awesome. It's just been awesome, because I've been making some money here and there, because I've been spending too much money on crystals and minerals. So now I gotta like make it up. But I have like bins and bins and bins and bins of like clothes, and they're all really nice clothes because they're from my mom and from my grandma. Yeah, so that's awesome. But my battery's gonna die, so I'm gonna try to show you guys some stuff in the house. And thank you guys for listening to me, and I love you guys. And I'm sorry if this was like kind of boring for some people. I just had to kind of like come back to YouTube, like make my appearance. And I love you guys, and I will definitely see you in the next video. Hopefully it's not like a month later with another update. By the way, keep on encouraging me, because I've been getting a lot of encouragement from you guys saying, I miss your videos, I come back. So keep the encouragement up, because you guys encouraged me to make this video today. So keep it up, because it really does help me. Maybe next time I'll look a little prettier. Maybe. We'll see. Say hi. That's that.
That's that when you're at her.
That's boring. But I got, guys.